So the workouts I sent you this week are similar to what you've done before. The first one is 1 minute rounds, as many reps as you can do. And this is where we talked about where you can tally them up and then at the end or in a month or so, do it again and see how you've progressed. That, you know, maybe you can do push-ups now on your toes, or maybe you can do more reps. And so these are the ways, there's a bus going by. So these are the ways that you can do that. The first one is really good for that kind of thing. It's a military kind of style workout, but where we can compare. So the first exercise on the list is high knees. High knees, you just bring them up above your belly button. I think we did this one last week. You can run them, or you can just step them. But you want to make sure you get that knee above your belly button to engage your core. The second one is sea turtles. Sea turtles are like snow angels, only you're on your belly. So you go down and you bring your legs and your arms out as many times as you can, trying to keep your toes and your hands from touching the ground. The next one is those lovely burpees. Again, you go down, out, in, up, or you can jump it. Kettlebell swing. Remember to keep your knees soft. Your toes do not go over your ankles. You come down, you swing up, and you come up. Kick those hips forward, engage those abs. You can even do them one-handed. If your weights, instead of buying new weights, if your weights get a little easy, you can always just do it one-handed. The jumping jacks, simple jumping jacks. You can even, if you get tired, because you are doing these for a minute, you can just kick the leg out, keep your arms moving. Your arms moving is what's going to skyrocket that heart rate. A simple bicep curl. So you have your weight, your arm is locked into your side, and you come straight up and straight down. You don't want to squeeze the weight too hard because that's exerting energy that you could use to actually work the muscle. You can even go as a smaller, like a 3 count up and a 3 count down. Don't ever hyperextend your elbow. Don't bring your arm back, but just keep it nice and tight and work that bicep. Rainbows. Those are the ones where your hips are going to touch either side of your mat as you're in a plank position. Again, you can be on your knees or your toes. And you just go from side to side, side to side. Working your obliques and your core. Skaters, you come to one side and you come down. As you get better, you can hop them, or you can just skate them. Make sure you move those arms, give yourself some momentum. Crunches, a standard crunch. You're on your back, going this way. Chin looks up to the sky, come up and down. And you hold it just for a second, mini second, when you're at the top. Hold it and down. Hold it and down. You don't want to put too much strain on your neck. You want your abs to be doing most of the work. But if you need to support your head, you can. Kisses under the bridge. So with these, you are in that plank position. You can be on your knees if you need to. It's a little more difficult on your knees. So try as much as you can to be in some kind of plank form. I find that on my hands and on my toes is easier, because what you're going to do, you're going to bring your left leg to your right hand and try to touch. Right leg to left hand and touch. So from the front, what does that look like? It looks like this. Try not to wiggle your hips too much. Those are a little harder if you haven't built up the arms, but do as many as you can. Take a 5-second break, get right back into it. Bun kickers are just like they say. High knees, we went up. Bun kickers, we come back. So you just run it, and you try to kick your tush. Inchworms are, you stand, go this way, at the back of your mat. You go down, we did this last week. You walk out, you walk in, you stand up. Look like from the front, you go down, you walk out, plank, you walk in, you stand up. Now, your next exercise is the lower body burn. So you do that with the military, which is kind of a all over body one. This one just isolates your lower body. You do 30 seconds of each exercise, and you do 3 rounds of each group. I have them grouped 1, 2, 3, and so on. They kind of all go along the same pattern. There's like a lunge, a glute lift, all things for your legs. So, alternating lunges. You step forward, sink down, stand up and back, then you alternate. Step forward, sink down. You don't want your body to come forward. You want to go out, and then you try to just sink your body down, straight up and down. Out, sink down. You try to get that 90-degree bend in both knees and up. If you can only go down a little bit, that's fine. Just keep doing that until you get stronger and you can do more. Glute bridges. You're on your back. Your hips will end up going up off the ground and then back down. Up, and you squeeze your glutes. This also works your core a little bit, and down. One leg, stick a leg up or put a leg on top. And then for one of them, you can get a chair or even those like little exercise balls. I meant to bring mine out with me, and put one foot on that and lift. You will feel these in your hamstrings and in your glutes. Fire hydrants. You're a dog. We all wish we could have a dog's life sometimes. You just lift out. Think of old school Jane Fonda. You'll do one side for 30 seconds, then you do the other side for 30 seconds. From the side, looks like this. Try to get the leg up as high as you can. Try to get the knee up to the hip if you can. If you can only do a little bit and go down farther, that's fine. Build yourself up to it. Second round is those glute bridges and flutter kicks. So, flutter kicks are your legs are out and you just flutter. Just kick them up and down. Works your abs, works your core. You can even lift your head if you want to work your abs a little bit more. Alternating lunges. And then a glute leg lift. Again, back to Jane Fonda days. You're here, and you go straight up and down. If you keep your foot flexed, you'll work more of your hamstring. You can even go long and go straight back. So what does that look like from the front? Kind of comes over your head a little bit. Keep that 90-degree bend in that knee, or you can straighten it up and lift it that way. You can do these standing. You just bring it back, and your body will tip forward a little bit as you do. You can hold onto a chair and do it that way also. So, then you have the single leg bridges for left and right, and then a donkey kick. Donkey kicks are, you're in an upside down V, one leg is up, you kind of kick it up, which is going to work your core. If that's too much, you can go back to those glute lifts that way. that's it. That's all your workouts for this week. Hope you have a great week. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I'll talk to you on Wednesday.